The mango trees and the farmer listens and learn. Once upon a time there lived a farmer in a forest beside a pond. He had a big garden that had an old mango trees and other plants, trees and beautiful flowers. When the farmer was a little boy, he spent much of his time playing with the mango trees those days. The mango trees had given the choicest of mango to him. However, as the time passed, the mango trees became old and stopped bearing fruits. Now that the farmer was not getting any apples from the trees, he decided that the trees was useless. Therefore, he decided to cut the tree and use its wood to make some new furniture. He felt that since the tree was old and huge, he did not have to cure it and it would make great furniture. He forgot that as a boy he had spent his entire childhood climbing the trees and eating its mango. Now the mango tree was home to several little animals in the neighborhood. This included squirrels, sparrow, and huge variety of birds and insects. When the farmer took his axe and began chopping the trees, all the little animals came rushing down. They all began to plead with the farmer. They gathered and round the farmer and said, "Please do not cut the tree we used to play with you when you were small and under this very tree. This is our home and we have no other place to go." The farmer was adamant. He raised his axe and the commotion grew. "Please do not chop and destroy my home and kids," cried the squirrels. "Please do not chop and destroy my nest," cried the little birds. "Please do not cut the apple tree," and cried the grasshopper. The farmer, however, forgot his childhood and his animal friend. He began to the chops the trees harder. All the little animals became desperate and wanted to protect the mango tree at any cost. The little animals said, "We will sing for you when you are toiling away in the fields. We will look after you, little boy. He will not cry, but instead we will entertain and happily. You will like our songs and will not feel tired." However, their cry for help fell on deaf ears. Despite all their requests, the farmer continued to chop down the trees. All of a sudden, he noticed something shiny. On inspecting it, he realized that it was a beehive full of honey. He took a little and put in his mouth. The taste of the honey woke up and the little boy in him. Suddenly, the memories of his childhood came rushing back. The honey tasted so good that he wanted more. It brought a sense of happiness to him. He smiled and exclaimed, "This tastes amazing." Realizing the changes in the farmer's attitude, the little animal spoke in unsense. The bee said, "I will always provide you with sweet honey." The squirrel said, "I will share any amount of nuts that you want." The birds cried, "We will sing as many songs as you want." Finally, the farmer realized his folly and put down his axe. He understood that the trees was home to many lovely animals that provide him with so many things. He wanted his little boy to have the childhood that he had. The farmer realized that the mango tree was not that fruitless. The little boy in him saved the mango trees. He threw away the axe and said to the little creatures, I promised that I would never cut this tree. I have realized my mistake, and you all can now live in peace and harmony. The little creatures thanked the bee profusely. If the farmer had not found the beehive, they would have been homeless by now. They continue living happily in the old mango trees. Moral: each and every living thing in nature is of some use. We should not destroy any living thing.